Okay, we're going to pick up from after doing an installation on a Mac for the BizHub C308. It could be for any Konica Minolta machine, but in this case, we previously installed a C308 for our dispatch. So what we want to do now is set defaults for the printing. Now, you can use presets and select your single-sided and your black and white. Typically, the Konica Minolta drivers need to be set in cups because their defaults are color and two-sided. So generally when we do an install for the Konica Minolta machines and some other vendors, we have to go into cups and set the defaults. Before you can go into cups, you need to enable it. The easiest way to do it is to, if you click on your search up here at the top and you type in terminal, and you're going to enter cupsctl space capital WEB capital INTERFACE equals yes. Spell that right, and you hit enter. It will enable cups. You will find this information down below. So you can copy and paste that if you need to. So now that cups is enabled, we can close this. Now to use cups, we have to go into a web browser. So we're going to open up, in this case, we'll just use Opera. You can use any browser. We're going to go into the actual cups interface. The way you do that is go to http://localhost :/631/printers/. And this will bring up the printers that is currently installed on your Mac. So what we want to do is go into the Dispatch C308 printer. And where it says administration here, we're going to click this drop down and select set default options. For the Konica Minoltas, to set defaults, we're going to go into the finishing options here. Now I'm just going to show you this in passing. If you were using user authentication or account tracking, you would turn that on here. So there's going to be a video in the future that actually discusses account track and user authentication, but this is where the defaults are set to allow you to put the information in later. Okay. Right now we're focusing on here. The print type, we're going to set this at one-sided. And we're going to scroll down until we see select color. We're going to select grayscale and grayscale. Now sometimes when you do this, it's going to come up and ask you for it's going to pop up a dialog box and ask you for a color profile or something of that sort. If that happens, you want to select custom. Then we're going to scroll down and select set defaults. And that's that. Now, on this computer, I had previously set cups up. So when you go to enable cups the first time and you set the default, it's going to ask you for your login information to authorize that. You'll be using your full name, your full login name, and your password. So now we have our default set. We can close this out now. And if we open up a document here, and we'll just say test, we go to print that. If we go down here to show details, and here where it says text edit, if we click this drop down here, here is the settings for the machine. If we go into the quality tab, it's going to show us defaulted to grayscale. If we go into the output method, this right here is where the account track information is going to be, which we're not really concerned about right now. And if we go out to layout and finish, here is where it's going to be defaulted to one side. So had we not done that, this would be defaulted to two-sided and the document would be defaulted to color, and we would have to go in here and manually change that. So this is setting the defaults for printing through cups. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below or send us an email, and we'll be happy to get back to you and help you out any way we can. Thank you.